Tamil Nadu, constituting a population of 62 million people dwelling in 17 river basins, face acute water crisis due to increased pollution, urbanization, and industrialization. With available 61 major reservoirs, 40,000 tanks, and 3 million wells, over 2 million hectares ought to be irrigated. Less than 16% of the gross state domestic product is obtained from agriculture. Majority of the rural folks were agricultural laborers, solely dependent on wage employment. Present-day agriculture is threatened by acute water scarcity with poor quality irrigation, polluted surface water, and depleting groundwater levels. Irrigation modernization and maintenance includes the rehabilitation of irrigation canal system, restoration and revival of tanks, flexible delivery system of crops, promotion of drip and sprinkler irrigation systems, and anything else. Need of the hour is to strengthen the irrigation system and service delivery efficiency so as to improve the productivity of water in irrigated agriculture. Other activities include diversification of high value and less water intensive crops and allied activities. An appropriate mix of modern tools, techniques, and implements along with labor-intensive agriculture could ensure sustained farm income and employment. IAMWARM, a specially conceived project, is introduced by Government of Tamil Nadu for a time duration of 6 years from 2007 to 2013 in the geographically chosen 63 sub-basins across the state. It was financially backed up by the World Bank. Tamil Nadu Agriculture University has hands in glove with the Government of Tamil Nadu in the implementation of the project in an effort to uplift the downtrodden. TNAU mainly focused on water saving and improved production technologies of major crops in the selected 63 sub-basins of Tamil Nadu. System of rice intensification, popularly called as SRI, an innovative technology, created a revolution amongst paddy farmers. It mitigated the water consumption in rice cultivation. SRI is in panacea for the food security. SRI embarks to bring integrated agriculture process of population reduction with single young seedling planting producing 100 tillers per hill. The first experiment of SRI in India was done in Tamil Nadu during the year 2001 and 2002. A package of practices was developed and tested through 100 adaptive research trials. The project provided ample scope for upscaling the technology. Technological interventions include adoption of mat nursery, young and robust seedling, single seedling per hill, square planting with wider spacing, rotary weeding, irrigation after the disappearance of ponded water, and nutrient management through leaf color chart. Intensive awareness campaigns, upgradation of technical skill, imparting training, conduct of field day, erection of field flags, SRI books and SRI CDs were the effective publicity mechanisms through which at least 5,000 farmers were benefited out of SRI. Through SRI Monitoring Committee, effective feedback mechanism was evolved. The overall performance registered an average of 28.3% increase in rice productivity. Overseeing the outcome indicators of SRI, nearly 25% of the beneficiaries achieved 25 to 30% record increase yield. With the SRI technique, at least 30% of water is saved. The water requirement of an SRI crop is 871 mm compared to the conventional crop, which consumes 1270 mm of water. The periodical visit of Minister of Agriculture, MLAs, secretaries to the government provided enormous scope for augmenting rice production by mainstreaming the technologies. While assessing the impression of the SRI project, When Mr. Pandian, a successful case, was approached to inquire opinion of the performance of SRI, he gave an overwhelming response to the record yield of 10.5 tons per hectare. He said that there were 110 tillers per hill and each tiller contains 300 grains, a mammoth achievement for which he bagged an award from the district collector. Pulses play a key role in stabilizing the nutritional security in Tamil Nadu. The appalling low productivity was 337 kg per hectare as against the national average of 623 kg per hectare. Maintenance of optimum plant population, line sowing, seed treatment with fungicides and biofertilizers, foliar spray of diammonium phosphate, and integrated weed and nutrient management practices were advocated to farmers. For the garden length pulses, the yield went up to the tune of 40% and the overall average yield recorded was 902 kg per hectare. For rice wallow pulses, yield increase was up to 34.1%. The average yield was 711 kg per hectare in improved production technology as against the conventional yield of 530 kg per hectare. Under crop diversification, maize, sunflower, groundnut, cotton were promoted due to the lesser water requirement and more market demand. Improved production technologies have been introduced to augur the productivity. To reduce the yarning gap of 8 to 10 lakh tons of maize grain with an average production of 2.5 lakh tons, improved production technologies have been advocated. It includes seed treatment with biofertilizers and biocontrol agents, use of hybrid seeds, wider spacing, and application of biocompost and micronutrient mixture. The outcome was quite appreciable with the highest average productivity, which has reached as 8,432 kg per hectare in upper Vellar sub-basins of the project area. The overall yield increase of 38% was found in IPT maize compared to conventional method. Average yield of IPT was 6,119 kg per hectare as against the conventional, which was 4,542 kg per hectare. While asking the feedback, Mr. A.S. Mani, the beneficiary farmer of PAP Canal, in his feedback said that he find it very difficult to carry out agriculture due to meager supply of water. The maize yield was also very less, only he could get 22 bags per acre. Initially, he was reluctant to accept the recommendation of the scientists of TNIO. Subsequently, after thorough persuasion and motivation, he accepted and adopted the nuances of improved production technologies. With regard to cotton, the introduction of hybrids and other improved production technologies boosted the yield and the income of cotton growers. Production technologies proposed were improved cotton varieties and BT hybrid, optimum plant population, use of biofertilizers, split application of nutrients, and adopted Srivilliputhur integrated pest management module. Considering the IPT on cotton, a huge yield of 2,292 kg per hectare was observed in IPT as against 1,797 kg per hectare seed cotton yield in conventional method, and the percentage increase was 28.4%. With respect to sunflower cultivation, improved production technologies of sunflower or use of high-yielding varieties or hybrids, seed hardening with zinc sulfate, application of micronutrient mixture and growth regulator spray were important to farmers for higher crop yield. IPT on sunflower brought out the overall average seed yield to the tune of 1,766 kg per hectare, whereas the conventional type could only bring 1,397 kg per hectare yield, and the percentage increase was 27.4%. In the case of groundnut, the technological interventions for IPT were the use of high-yielding varieties, seed treatment with biofertilizers, line sowing using seed drill, application of gypsum, and micronutrient mixture. IPT surfaced out a pod yield of 2,082 kg per hectare as against the conventional yield of 1,603 kg per hectare, and the percentage increase was 31.9%. Precision farming technologies include drip fertigation, use of hybrids, and water-soluble fertilizers. TNA has pioneered to promote the precision farming in an effort to introduce the concept of drip fertigation in horticulture crops. Harvesting the hybrid, elite seedling triggered the productivity by 100% and conserving water to the tune of 40 to 50%. Glaring impact was observed in the experimental area by increased crop yield. Increase in yield over conventional practice was 23.2% in Bellary onion in Palar and 120% in tomato in Penaya sub-basin. Introduction of labor-saving device or implements like maize husker cum sheller has brought out efficiency and cost reduction. A desirable effect was the reduction of drudgery, labor cost and efficiency. TNA unit's recent advancement in organic agriculture introduced a cost-effective silpal and vermi bag to produce the earthworm at the rate of 1.5 kg per ton. The IAMWARM ICT-based quality extension service given to the farming community. It provided timely agro services by a multidisciplinary team in the selected areas of Tamil Nadu. So far, 1,068 farmers paid a membership fee of Rs 75,500 and availed IAMWARM mode of technology transfer services. Farmers are trained on the handling of advanced digital camera and ICT tools. About 1,120 expert advices were offered to the farmers to solve their problems. The President of Water Users Association, Mr. Aurea Saktivel, says that IAMWARM is an excellent scheme which strives to diagnosing the melodies by taking photographs and sending it immediately for the technical advices by utilizing laptop, email, etc. The spot remedy has been highly helpful, they said. He also wanted that these sort of schemes ought to be implemented by the government, enabling the farmers to get adequate benefits in future too. IAMWARM thus far has reached several miles and milestones. It has created a lasting impact on the livelihood of farmers. The project of this sort, if implemented in future, would render a ray of hope in the lives of the farmers, making them look for greener pastures in terms of economic upliftment and social dignity.